And Mark, the affairs of state already underway. We know that the Royal Standard now flying over Buck House behind you.
Yes, good afternoon from Buckingham Palace. And the fact, of course, that the Royal Standard is now flying over Buckingham Palace signifies the fact that the monarch is here at this Royal Palace in the heart of central London. He arrived just about 40 minutes or so ago, and we got the Royal Walkabout, which was, of course, King Charles III's first official royal walkabout, as he rather unexpectedly, I think, for many of the people that were gathered in their thousands outside the front of Buckingham Palace, he got out and he spoke to them. He worked his way along the line as his mother had done before him, as he, of course, has done many times since his own childhood. He's very familiar, very comfortable in doing that, and of course the people were delighted to see him. One woman actually grabbed him and kissed him on the cheek. I think that took him slightly by surprise. Another woman kissed him on the hand, and lots of people just shaking his hand, passing on their condolences and of course their best wishes to him taking over as the monarch at a time of great unease in this country anyway, because we are, as we know, we've just had a new Prime Minister. You mentioned there that Liz Truss will be coming to Buckingham Palace to have a royal audience with King Charles, and then later this evening we're expecting that address to the nation, all-important address to the nation, to show that there is a continuity of monarchy in this country. Well, my colleague Paul Hawkins has been out and about sampling the atmosphere, very sombre, but also reflection and positivity about what the Queen meant to them. This is what Paul found when he spoke to people outside Buckingham Palace a short time ago.
What are you both feeling?
Somber. I mean, Linda is a royalist, my sister. I'm not a royalist, but you know, I'm as sad as she is today, because it's kind of part of the continuity of our lives, you know, all of our lives. So there's a photograph of me and my sister together at the coronation celebration in 1953. She's 3 years older than me, and that's been our life, isn't it? It is, you know, she's always been there. I think she goes past the arguments about, you know, in the 21st century, should we have an hereditary head of state, which is a very, you know, that's a very interesting debate. But she kind of transcended that, because she was there, and she did that so respectfully and so in such a dignified way.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Very, very sad to break up now, but
no, it's okay.
Yeah, she's a special lady, very special, and obviously the only monarch we've ever known. So, but very, very special.
Why so special?
Because she was so dedicated to her job. I say a job, it's almost a vocation in a way. She never faltered from that service to us and to the Commonwealth in all the years, good and bad. And, you know, she went through some bad times as well as good times. So a real inspiration. And I think to me, I'm a lay minister in the Church of England. Her faith was just her bedrock, and so very strong. And that was very, very evident.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge kind of royalist, but that's why it hit me, you know, that's why I was so surprised at my reaction, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's been there all of our lives, and it's just, you kind of always think that she's going to be there, and then suddenly she's not, and you don't really know how to react.
Well, I think she was a really very extraordinary woman, and her way of dealing with everything which happens in the whole world and also in her family gives me such a lot of respect for her as a woman.
It's really incredible here outside the front of Buckingham Palace, because there are many thousands of people who are here, and of course this is a work day on a Friday for many people, but obviously lots of people came yesterday, but thousands have come again today, and over the weekend, well, the numbers here will be phenomenal, without a doubt. And of course, people are looking forward to the accession ceremony that is taking place tomorrow at St James's Palace, which is just about 50 odd metres behind the camera position here, when of course King Charles will be as far as the taking on, of course, the crown at that stage. He is already, when the Queen passed, he became king, but for the people that are here, they want to just be amongst the other people that have come to pay their respects, and really to as far as they're concerned, just to reflect on what the Queen meant to them. They have probably the vast majority of them not known life without Queen Elizabeth on the throne. Well, now, of course, they will have to get used to the fact that it is King Charles III, but they are well used to this man. They have seen him, of course, as the Prince of Wales for many, many years, and now, of course, it's his chance to take over those royal duties as monarch of this nation. And we should, of course, reflect on the fact it is not just the United Kingdom, but 15 other realms as well within the Commonwealth that he will be king of.